Hello and welcome back to Joe Shoots Film. So it's been a while, a long while actually, and I need to get back into it. Been far too long. I do apologise in advance for what is probably going to be quite a long video, but this is an explanation of what I've been doing, a few updates, and why, for a short while, I lost my love for the craft for such a long time. I've been out of it, just not quite feeling the vibe. One thing going wrong after another, things that I wanted to happen weren't happening, things that I thought were going to be good were bad. Not wanting to get out there and give it a go, I had no confidence, and the few times that I did get out there, I didn't like the outcome. I do love doing this, but when you get months of bad luck, it becomes draining, and I need to get my head back into the game, lock in, and get back out there. So let's rewind to what I did last on the channel. Besides the few shorts that I've posted, which you should go check out after this, the last video was nearly 5 months ago, which doesn't even count because looking at it, it's a tutorial. And then the previous one is the bloody intro video. And then my black and white video, and then another tutorial video, and I need to post more. I had so many ideas and, I lost all motivation. So, I have been out there, honest. I just haven't taken many that I actually like. Out of my new updated amount of 639 pictures, a few new cameras, and getting out there, I didn't like most of them. So here's what I've been up to, and you can see the downward spiral for yourselves of all the bad luck that happened to me. So we are going back to April time now, where I went around Bath and then my little village with my Canon A1 loaded with some CineStill 800T. The first part of the downfall starts here. The focusing plate had dropped out of the camera and made them all out of focus. However, out of that whole shoot, as always, there was one or two that I did like, and this one was of the cafe. Then later on in the month, the second thing went wrong, a light leak, which you might have seen on the shorts. Although it does kind of look cool, it's a shame that it happened on such a nice day. I was excited for the outcome of these, but was disappointed when I finally got them developed. But somehow, not all of them were actually ruined, as you can see here. On to May now for what could have been quite a liminal picture. The third bad thing happened. Another focusing fiasco. I had found an original Canonette rangefinder camera online for about 30 quid. Took it out, attempted to range focus it, not realising I could have been focusing through the actual viewfinder the whole time. It was a shame and, on my part, quite stupid. So I tried again after a few YouTube videos with some street candy film, as you can see in one of my shorts titled New Film Day. I then attended the Analogue Wonderland Photowalk in Cardiff with my friend and about 16 other people. It was a great experience and fun to meet like-minded people out and about. I do actually like the pictures from this walk. However, thing number 4 was that they all looked a bit off. A lot of editing would have been needed to make them look like everyone else's work, which looked warm with nice browns and oranges, whereas mine looked blue, white and cold. Whether this is my developing skills, scanning equipment or camera, I don't know. But after a long day of shooting, it made me quite sad and disappointed how different mine looked. I had a sudden burst of good photos when I purchased a Rollei 35 LED. I brushed up my zone focusing knowledge, loaded some Kodak T-Max 400 and took it out for a spin. I did like this shoot and have used it since, where it did go downhill of course, but we'll get to that part soon. So for these there were some good and some bad. Basically in the village that I live in we have an annual arts festival, something that I'm part of the setting up, running, and then sitting on the correct side of the bar, enjoying. It was my first time doing low light concert photography, and with some Ilford Delta 3200, Shot at 3200, I don't think that these were half bad. On the second day, I shot some colour film and more 3200, and this is what put me off the most. Downer number 5. The golden specks came on every colour image. What I thought were going to be some nice pictures from the weekend ended up looking like I took the pictures and walked my camera through Chernobyl afterwards. And this is even a Photoshop version, and you can still see them. I do believe this to be a chemistry issue, hence why I said it was my fault earlier. I home developed both colour and black and white, and the colour chemicals are getting old. I also didn't regulate temperatures that well when I did the initial chemistry, and a mixture of things have probably caused this. That being said, they were all taken on the Rollei 35 and developed at the same time as this, taken on the Canon A1. And the spots aren't half as bad, so who knows. I think that I need to go back to square one and brew up some more chemicals with all the new equipment I have and see how it goes. And to finish off point number 5, the second night of Ilford Delta 3200 pictures are all like this. Underdeveloped and underexposed, and all look quite poor. It is slightly disappointed, but as I've always said to myself and others, it's all an experiment. I'm no professional, and it's all a bit of fun. So to sum up this depressing video, the reason that I have been so quiet is because I'm stuck in a rut with my film photography. I need to start again with my chemistry, take more time with my pictures, and let's make this point number 6, gain confidence. I travelled out to Cardiff solo a few weeks ago before the Photowalk to take pictures. Got there and lost all confidence. Gone. Quite embarrassing really. And I had to pay for bloody parking too. I think that after every shoot that I've done recently, something has gone wrong, and this has thrown me off and put my head in the wrong place for this, and it's quite frankly depressing. I need to start almost anew and work my way back up. Perhaps that means choosing a specific project to do, or I don't know, whatever, anything. Since the last video I do have a few new cameras and lots of film in the fridge ready to go, so let's see where it takes us. I have a few videos planned, including a full concert photography video, as well as collabs, tutorials, and more photo fun. They've all been on a sticky note in my room for months, and I need to get my head back in the game, get that confidence to get out there and do the thing that I love. If you have any suggestions on how I can make myself better at this, that would be amazing and I'd be grateful. So sorry for the long-winded video, thanks as always for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all soon. See you later.